Hi, my name is Dr. Giuseppe Paladini. I'm the founder of Stepping Bricks. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, click now, subscribe and share to whoever you think may benefit. And today we're going to talk about how to bring the value up of your property. So I'm going to give you 10 tips on how to boost the value of your property. Why would you boost the value of a property? Whether you want to sell the property for a profit, like flip, or you simply are renting the property and you want a better appeal of your property so tenants can rent the property straight away, you don't have any vacancy, or just because you're living in the property, you want to probably remortgage later on, so you want to increase that value, push it up, and then release some equity you can then invest in property with. It doesn't matter which reason is taking you here to watch this video about boosting the property value of your investment or your residential. What it matters is that I'm going to give you the 10 tips on how to do this. Number 1, paint job. You have to freshen up your property to give a new life, okay? To repaint everything and redecorate everything so the property can pop and you can see that it is actually a nice place to live in. Again, whether you're planning to sell, in that case you appeal different families, or you're planning to rent, you appeal different tenants, or simply because you want it to live in a better place, then this is a good tip. So painting is absolutely essential, is the last bit of the work that you're going to do in renovating your property to push the value up. Number 2, improve curb appeal. Now, first impression matters, whether you like it or not. And when you arrive to a property and the curb appeal is horrible, then you might think the property inside is even worse. However, most of the times people don't think too much about the curb appeal and then they just focus on refurbishing the property inside. However, remember that people have the first impression when they park near the property, and if they are starting to have that bad feeling, bad vibration of the property a bit forgotten, not in good state, in needs of TLC and so on, everything else they see after that is going to be influenced by the first impression. So curb appeal is super important, where you want to put fake grass or a proper garden, proper grass, or slabs, a nice paved entrance with parking space, etc. This is really important. You can put some trees, some greenery, shrubs and acers, trees or stuff like that. They give a better impression to the property. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to do this, but that will give a very good first impression. Number 3, upgrade lighting. Now, lighting is extremely important, because if you have a beautiful property but poor lighting, then you're not going to appreciate the value and the quality of the property. You can put downlights in more living areas like kitchen, bathroom, living room. Don't put it in the bedrooms, because the bedrooms might be too bright for the downlight, but you can put normal pendants with nice decorations in the bedrooms if you want. Maybe dimmable lights, to create the mood. But regardless of what you're trying to do there, lighting is quite good, and if you have nice, modern, cool white downlights in the living room, kitchen, bathroom, then that is going again to pop and give the property a better impression of the increased value. Remember to use also energy efficient lighting, okay? So nowadays, don't use anymore the halogen light, please use LED. If you can implement other methods of energy efficiency, please do so, because these kind of properties are going to be a lot more appealing to families, especially with the cost of living and the cost of energy is going up. Then they want to save money as well when they live in their property and pay less in the bills. Number 4, declutter and clean everything. Make sure the property is not neglected. Now, if you have a lot of clutter, if you're a hoarder and you have so much stuff in it, in a property that you can't even see the bed anymore, that's not the right way of living. There are a few problems that we can discuss more in details. Number 1 is the lack of ventilation. Number 2 is you get a lot of mold and damp if you do that. Number 3, the place looks a lot smaller. So if you declutter and keep everything nice and modern and tidy, then that means the property looks bigger, more inviting, more welcoming, and people, if they want to buy that property and come into walk into the property and see the property is well maintained, the people living there are tidy and clean, then they feel more reassured because they don't have to find surprises when they move into the property. So that is another tip to improve the value of your property. Number 5, this costs a little bit more. Improve the kitchen, so maybe remodernize completely the kitchen. Again, it goes with the trend. Some kitchens were absolutely beautiful like 30 years ago. If you see them now, they are maybe not so appealing right now. So modern kitchens are more like a shiny gloss or a nice matte kitchen, maybe handleless. So there are different type of kitchens that you can choose depending on your taste and your style. But remember, a nice brand new modern kitchen, nice worktop is worth a lot more than the cost of the kitchen itself. So if you are spending £5,000 or £10,000 for a new kitchen, don't go crazy please. Then your property value can increase a lot more than the cost of the kitchen. Number 6, modernize bathrooms as well. Now, bathrooms together with kitchens are the main 2 rooms where people can walk in and have a feeling, you know, an emotion when they walk in. If you didn't modernize the kitchen and you didn't modernize the bathroom, these are the 2 rooms where you actually need to pay a lot more attention. So a nice modern bathroom, again, depends which buyers you want to appeal. If it's a family, maybe you want a bath and a shower over the bath. If it's a single person, maybe you just want a walk-in shower, but make sure you remodernize your bathroom as well. Again, you don't have to go absolutely crazy in terms of spending money to refurbish a bathroom, but that can increase a lot the value. And as I said before in different videos about flipping a property, if you want to do a flip, maybe try to invest in tiles rather than wet walls. Yeah, they cost a little bit more, but that means the property value is also a little bit more as well. Find the right compromise for your budget. Number 7, add storage solutions. Now, if you add storage, this is a very good point for potential buyers or potential tenants. People need storage, need places, extra spaces to put their own stuff, okay? They don't want them lying around in the bedroom or in the living room or in the corridor and so on. Especially if people don't have a car, they have a bike, so they need a place to put their belongings. Adding storage space could be a good idea. If you have the opportunity to add an extra bedroom without changing the size of the floor plan, but just reshuffling the floor plan, changing one room to another and so on, and creating an additional space, that can increase the value of the property up. If you want to add an extension, of course, the cost is going to be a lot more, but you can add space and square foot to the property, which means a higher price when you sell or when you rent. Number 8, install smart technology. So what kind of technology? Where you can have smart thermostats, you can control it from your mobile. Let's say you forgot the heating on, so you're going to travel maybe to Tenerife and you say, oh no, I don't remember if I have my heating on or not, or it's on schedule, I don't need it for the next 3 weeks. What do I do? So you just go on your mobile, that's what I do, and then make sure that everything is switched off and you remove all the scheduling, you know, the calendar of going on at between 2 and 3, for example. But you can remove all the stuff and make sure that you're not spending extra money. On top of that, if you have smart technologies, for example, you have smart lighting, smart ring doorbell, smart thermostats and so on, you can increase the value of the property because it's more appealing to people. Bear in mind, I'm not talking about the value from the surveyor, I'm talking about the value you can get once you rent or sell the property. Remember, the surveyor will give you the actual value of the property based on a number of criteria, but the buyer is completely unpredictable. Depending on the emotions they have when they walk through the property, that's when they can offer a significant amount above the actual value of the property, and that's how you boost your profit as well. Number 9, improve outdoor space. So for example, especially after COVID, we realized that people couldn't go to social events or away from their home. They had to stay at home, so they needed some extra space for the peace of mind before going completely nuts. Some people built in their garden a shed. They converted probably a shed into a man cave or a girl cave, however you want to call it, and they had that extra space to just disconnect from the world and do their own stuff in that little space that was created in the garden to break the routine and the monotony of staying in the house all the time. Unfortunately, and this is a real topic, it is close to my heart, mental health was affected a lot during COVID, specifically because we are a social community. So we like to socialize, we like to meet people, we like to go out to supermarket, to restaurant, to cinema. And we couldn't do that for a couple of years, which was very, very stressful for many people. So by increasing the amount of things you can do in the house, by increasing an extra space that you can utilize for either office or just gaming or just disconnect with the world, then you are going to increase as well the appeal and the property value. So that is a very good tip that I suggest you to consider if you have a big garden that is not utilized to the full potential. Also, you can lay down turf or gravel or patio, or you can have a hot tub or something, but by doing that you are increasing the quality of life of the person moving into. Okay, so that's another tip, but you don't have to follow all the tips. These are good things that you can consider when you are planning to boost the property value. Number 10, finally, focused on energy efficiency. When I say energy efficiency, I don't mean just the smart thermostat that we covered before, but also make sure all the windows are up to date. If you don't want to change the full windows, make sure the panes, the glass, they are not full of condensation. You can reseal all these things. You can reseal the external side of the doors and the windows to make sure the draft don't come in, so you don't waste all your heating. And there are other ways where you can increase your energy efficiency. For example, you can put solar panels. They can give you basically electricity and hot water for free. And if you have an electric car, you can also charge it. You have a charge point in the garage or attached to your house, and that's using your house through the solar panels to the car in an energy efficient way. Lastly, obviously, you can also use energy efficient appliances. Depends on your budget, but they can save you a lot of money, because let's be honest, you run a dishwasher or a washing machine almost daily, and these cost a lot of money. So if you buy them, if you spend a little bit more to begin with, and they are energy efficient, then of course you're going to save a lot of money down the line. So I hope this video is being useful, these 10 tips. There are a lot more than that, but I hope these are beginning to help to increase the value of your property and to save a lot of money. My name is Dr. Giuseppe Paladini. I'm the founder of Stepping Bricks. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and share it to the community, and so I can give you more videos, more content, and more value completely for free. I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye for now.